Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tuan Zakwan, and today I will be joined by my groupmate Irshad, Azim, Fitri, and Firdaus to talk about an Islamic product that is offered by two banks that operate in Malaysia, which is Kuwait Finance House and RHB Islamic. A little bit of history of the banks. Kuwait Finance House was established in 1977 as Kuwait's first Islamic bank, and it received 170 applications to open new accounts on its first day of operation. The group have subsidiaries in Kuwait, Bahrain, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. In 2005, Kuwait Finance House Malaysia is established, and since then, the group has also established a presence in Saudi Arabia, Jordan, the UAE, and Germany. On the other hand, in 1977, the merger between Kuang Yi Bank Berhad and DCB Bank Berhad formed RHB Bank. To give you some idea on how long this bank have been in the industry, Kuang Yi Bank had commenced business since 1913 at the Old Market Square, Kuala Lumpur. In 2005, the group became the first domestic financial group in Malaysia to set up an Islamic banking subsidiary known as RHB Islamic Bank Berhad. Next, the Islamic product that we are going to compare between these two banks is Musyarakah. Musyarakah can be divided into two. The first one being constant Musyarakah, which the ownership portion of the business will remain constant throughout the period. And the second one is diminishing Musyarakah, in which the client of the bank will buy the ownership portion from time to time. The principles of Musyarakah are offer and acceptance, types of capital, for example, gold and money, competent parties, and lastly, share of profit and loss, in which must be agreed at the time of the contract.
Assalamualaikum. I will continue to talk about the issues of Musyarakah financing. Number 1, the issue of property maintenance. Customer has to pay all of the cost of maintenance because at the end of the contract, customer will fully own the product or the property. The second issue is risk sharing. Bank does not bear any risk regarding the ownership of the property and acts as only the trustee. Third, interest rate as rental rate. This is about the IBR, Islamic banking rate, where the interest rate will be different according to the financing amount or whether the property or house is already completed or under construction. The last issue is about charge and fees. According to the IOF financial report, it is stated that both partners will settle the expenses according to the proportion of their shares.
Hi, I am Muhammad Irshad bin Ibrahim. I'll be presenting the basis of preparation of Musyarakah financing for Kuwait Finance House and RHB Islamic Bank. First and foremost, we'll talk about the regulatory framework. The financial statement of both banks, the Kuwait Finance House and RHB Islamic, has been prepared in accordance with the Malaysian Financial Reporting Standard (MFRS) and also the International Financial Reporting Standard (IFRS). Next is for measurement. Both Kuwait Finance House and RHB Islamic Bank initially recognized Musyarakah financing at fair value plus any transaction cost directly attributable to the acquisition of financial asset and subsequently measured at amortized cost. Next is the functional and presentational currency. The functional and presentational currency depends on the currency of the primary economic environment in which the entity operates, which in this case is Malaysia. So the currency for both banks is Ringgit Malaysia. Lastly, for disclosure, in accordance with the regulatory framework, the Musyarakah financing is disclosed and presented as asset for both Kuwait Finance House and RHB Islamic Bank. This is the summary of the basis of preparation that we have discussed before.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Zainal Abidin. So today I will presenting on the trend of Musyarakah financing on the both RHB Islamic Bank and Kuwait Finance House. So for the Musyarakah financing, it was presented under current asset in statement of financial position. For the RHB Islamic Bank, based on notes to financial statement under financing and advances, we can see that the highest Musyarakah financing are 35% from the total financing, which is in 2016 and 2017. So the trend of the financing shows that it increased from 2015 to 2016, then keep constant the following years and decrease up to 2019, which is make it to 21% from the total financing. Next, for the Kuwait Finance House, based on notes to financial statement under financing, advances and other receivables, it shows that the highest Musyarakah financings are only 3.45% from the total financings, which is in 2016. The trend of the financings of the Kuwait Finance House portray a slight increase from 2015 to 2016, then it shows significant decrease for the next 3 years, which is dropped to 0.4% from the total financing. So I can conclude that from both RHB Islamic Bank and Kuwait Finance House shows downward trend, and it may be due to the company or the bank use more the other financing instead of Musyarakah financing.
For the conclusion and recommendation, I would like to suggest to both banks to increase their numbers of Islamic product, because from I understand there is only 2 products for the Kuwait Finance House in terms of Musyarakah. The first one is Musyarakah Mutanakisah Home Financing and Musyarakah Capital Investment. And for the RHB Bank, there is only 1 product of Musyarakah, which is Musyarakah Mutanakisah Home Financing also. Both banks should use their advantage as being a different entity from the conventional bank to attract more customers and make their product more attractive in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.